The Department of State, in collaboration with the Department of Health and Human Services, is proud to introduce the Welcome Corps, a new program that empowers everyday Americans to play a leading role in welcoming refugees to the United States. Over the past year, the American people have extended a welcoming hand to refugees from around the world. The Welcome Corps builds on this generosity by creating a durable program for Americans to privately sponsor refugees and support their resettlement and integration. This is the boldest innovation in refugee resettlement in 4 decades. The Welcome Corps creates new opportunities for everyday Americans to engage directly in refugee resettlement through private sponsorship, independent of and complementary to existing avenues for volunteering with resettlement agencies. By tapping into the goodwill of American communities, the Welcome Corps will expand our country's capacity to provide a warm welcome to higher numbers of refugees. This program fulfills the U.S. government's commitment to develop a private sponsorship program for resettling refugees in the United States, as directed by President Biden through Executive Order 14301 on Rebuilding and Enhancing Programs to Resettle Refugees in February 2021. The Department of State will roll out the Welcome Corps in 2 phases to identify, evaluate, and scale up the most successful elements of private sponsorship as an innovative, community-led model of resettlement. In the first phase of the program, private sponsors will be matched with refugees whose cases are already approved for resettlement. In the second phase, private sponsors will be able to identify refugees to refer to the USRAP for resettlement. The Welcome Corps will ultimately be a key part of the U.S. refugee resettlement system, providing a life-saving lifeline to vulnerable people in need of resettlement. In the first year of Welcome Corps, the Department of State will seek to mobilize 10,000 Americans to step forward as private sponsors and offer a welcoming hand to at least 5,000 refugees. Join us in welcoming refugees and supporting their resettlement and integration as they build new lives in the United States. This is the Welcome Corps.